itself perform. And again, ISIS has gotten it down to a simple formula that they can put on the internet.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to rent a car, rent a truck. But they are cowards and they are depraved. And I resist the temptation to delve into who they were and why. And we know why. They hate America. And New York is a target, let's be honest. We have the Statue of Liberty in our harbor holding the torch that says freedom and democracy. It's repugnant to them. And that was the World Trade Center bombing. That was 9/11. I was there for that. That was the hardest blow this nation has taken with the associated attacks.
Yeah.
And they failed. They have a 100% failure rate. New York got up, we got up stronger, we got up bigger, we got up better. And that's what yesterday was also. It was a failed attempt. Yes, we lost 8 lives and we cry and we pray. But last night we had our Halloween parade.
Yeah.
And I marched, Allison, not because I had a great costume, but because my point was we're here, we're going on, we're celebrating. Kids are going back to school today. The terrorists fail once again.
Listen, Governor, it's so striking, okay? It is so striking that the Halloween parade with children coming out and parents went on hours after this terror attack. And so how do you explain that? Is this New York's new normal? Is this the country's new normal? Are New Yorkers somehow either hardened to this or taking this in stride?
Well, hardened. 1993 was the first incident. It's been 25 years. If you live in this world, Allison, it's almost every couple of weeks there's an incident somewhere, right? But it's not hardened. I think we have hardened society from a policing point of view, protection, etc. I think it's defiance. I said all yesterday afternoon, I'll see you at the parade, I'll see you at the parade, I'll see you at the parade. You can't let them win. The only way forward is to defeat them. Now, can you defeat every depraved coward who wants to rent a car and drive into a crowd? No. We prevent dozens for every one that happens through intelligence and policing, but it will happen. Don't let them win. They're called terrorists. They want to impart terror. They didn't. They killed 8 innocent people in a very cowardly way with a truck hitting bicyclists and pedestrians from behind. That is the definition of coward. But you did not impart terror. A great parade last night. As soon as people got the information, in the middle of the afternoon, people were anxious because they didn't have information. But once they had the information, I encouraged people to come to the parade, join me at the parade, and you're right, it was remarkable. Children, costumes, you would not have known going down that parade that anything happened in the afternoon.
So, Governor, listen.
That is victory for New York.
Agreed. But listen, this weekend is the New York Marathon, okay? 50,000 runners, people lining the streets for 26 miles. That is, I mean, look, we know what happened in the Boston Marathon. So about these soft targets, you know, a bike path is a soft target. These 26 miles of people lining the streets, what can you do to fortify those soft targets?
You can do everything you can do, Allison. I've spoken to the Secretary of the Homeland Security. We have federal forces. We're coordinated with the FBI. We have state police. We have National Guard. We have the New York Police Department, which is one of the finest police departments in the country. We're coordinating with the mayor. We're coordinating with everyone. And you do everything you can. Now, the implication of your question is, you can't make the entire route safe. You're right. You are right. You cannot have concrete barriers in front of every possible location. You're right. You do everything you can. You have the best police force you can. But when and if an incident happens, you make sure it's not successful. Success for them was not killing 8 people. Success was the attempt to instill terror, and they failed. They have a 100% failure rate. They're depraved cowards who fail. They failed yesterday, and they'll fail every time they do it. And the best attack they had, 9/11, we got up bigger, better, stronger than ever before. You didn't instill terror. You made New York stronger at the end of the day. That is the only way to do this.
Yeah.
It's the only way to ultimately win is to frustrate their objective.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done. We did it brilliantly yesterday.
Thank you so much for being with us.
I like talking to you, Allison.
I hear you loud. What's he saying? What have they learned from him? We have the latest CNN reporting for you.
What is life? Life is about love.
I've always been a polygamist, and I didn't know it.
However unconventional it may be.
People will say it's crazy, loving another man who's married.
Had you ever gone on a blind date with 2 women before?
No, they're the first couple I've dated.
If you're into it.
You ever call your broker for help?
When volatility spiked.
And?
By the time they got me an answer, it was too late.
TD Ameritrade's elite service team can handle your toughest questions.
Complete the job with Listerine. Help prevent plaque, early gum disease, bad breath, and kill up to 99.9% of germs. Listerine. Bring out the bold.
We are wired with 100 billion nerve cells. So when aggravated nerves cause pain, our latest innovation can help. New Salonpas Lidocaine Plus, available as a roll-on or cream. New Salonpas Lidocaine Plus starts to work on contact with one anesthetic that numbs nerves fast, plus a second anesthetic, maximum strength lidocaine. That's 2 powerful medicines, calms nerves.